The Eagles' decision to release wide receiver DeSean Jackson caused a ripple throughout the NFL. It had many people, including fans and members of the media, asking why. In the end, it was a decision of Coach Chip Kelly. Here's running back LeSean McCoy's reaction on the move in an interview with ESPN The Mag.
I think DeSean's a great person, man. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good teammate. You know, I miss him as a friend. I miss him as a teammate here. But it's a business. You know, he's a Redskin now. And no matter if he's in Eagle green or he's in that terrible, terrible red and yellow, he'll be productive. I mean, he's an excellent player, and there's nothing getting around that. But and that's life. I think in this business, you know, he's a Redskin. He's making good money, and he's going to be a good player.
I'm Prim Sripapat with your ESPN headline. Joining us now is Eagles reporter Phil Sheridan. So, Phil, what did Kelly's decision to release Jackson imply to McCoy and the rest of the team?
Well, I think there was a mystery to the outside world for quite a while because it seemed so sudden. It's pretty rare that a Pro Bowl guy gets released when he's in his prime like that. But, you know, as the dust has cleared a little bit and with what LeSean McCoy is saying now, you get the idea that basically, you know, Jackson was, while productive, was not really buying in fully to what Kelly's trying to establish here. Kelly's talked lately about, you know, the importance of establishing the culture that you want to have and making sure everybody buys in, and that, you know, if you have to sacrifice talent in some cases, that's a trade you're going to make if you're trying to build a certain way. And it seems clear now, in retrospect, after the shock, that DeSean Jackson, while a very productive player here, was not fully involved in embracing what Chip Kelly was trying to do and the way he was trying to do it.
What would you say is the difference between Chip Kelly and Andy Reid in terms of the type of culture that they establish in the locker room?
You know, I think that's an interesting dynamic there too, because, you know, it's easy to take from something like this that it was somehow easy or, you know, like with blacks with Andy Reid here, and that's not true. Andy Reid was a disciplined first coach. He was a guy that expected and demanded a lot from his players, but he was they had a kind of you know, they would have like junk food Fridays, and they would do these things that were kind of relaxed, try to ease the tension a little bit on players. Kelly does everything very quick paced. He does, you know, players are, you know, the idea that they're supposed to eat well, get their rest, you know, away from the facility, be getting their rest and doing the right things. That's something that everybody needs to buy into all the time, or it just doesn't work. And so I think that's probably where the breakdown occurred, more like away from the facility, more so than necessarily here. Jackson practiced, you know, he didn't miss a practice. He was here all the time, but, you know, it's the buying into the, you know, 24-hour-a-day lifestyle change. I think that is probably where the breakdown occurred.
Last season, the Eagles had the 9th best passing attack. We will see how they do without DeSean Jackson. Phil Sheridan, thank you for your time today.
My pleasure.
All right, keep it logged on to ESPN.com. We'll keep you updated with this story.